Hey guys, my name is Rohit. So welcome to my new tutorial on making a user registration form using Bootstrap HTML and PHP. This is going to be a two-part tutorial. So in the first part, I'm gonna design this registration form using HTML and Bootstrap, and in the second part, I will give tutorial on how to do PHP scripting for this registration form and insert the data into the database. And if you don't want to do this whole scripting and you directly want to set up the registration form, you can go to GitHub and download this code. I have given the tutorial here, step by step tutorial, video tutorial. You can also do that. I have given this GitHub link in the description below. Please check that. So now let's just go ahead and try to design this registration form using HTML and Bootstrap. Make sure your XAMPP is running with both Apache and MySQL. Now open your favorite text editor. Mine is Atom. Now first go to XAMPP and then htdocs and create a folder. I'm creating reg form. This is your project folder. So open your text editor and add that project folder into the text editor. Now it's time to create the files. There will be four files. One file will be index.php file, which includes all the design, and the other file is process form.php, which includes the PHP scripting to process the form fields and insert the data into the database. The third file is connection file, which includes a connection to database. Let us just go ahead and create those files. First one is index.php, the second one is process form.php, third one is con.php. So in the first part I will work on this index.php file. In the second part I will do scripting both in connection.php and process form.php. Open your browser and go to official Bootstrap website, that is getbootstrap.com. Click get started. There you will see a starter template. Copy that starter template and paste it in your index.php file and save it. Now let's see whether this project is working or not in web browser. My XAMPP is running both Apache and MySQL. Now let's go to browser and type localhost / reg form, whatever the folder you have created in your htdocs. You should give that folder name here and enter. Now you'll see hello world. This text is being printed there. Now we will design the form using Bootstrap. First let us just change this title, registration form, and remove this h1 tag. I am creating a container division. This container is a Bootstrap class. Those are predefined by the Bootstrap. This container takes our form. In the container I am creating a row division. I'm giving the class as row, and again this is also a Bootstrap class. So in this row I'm going to create a column. Column will be call md6. All the classes what I'm giving here are pre-built in Bootstrap. Those are all Bootstrap classes. I'm just using the Bootstrap. Bootstrap makes your development easy and it's very fast to develop. In this column division I am creating another division which holds the actual form. This is the user defined class name. I am giving a registration reg form. So this is not Bootstrap, this is user defined. And I am giving a heading h1 tag for registration form, and Under the h1 I'm creating a form tag. I'm just removing this. Now I'm going to create an input field for full name. I'm giving the class a bootstrap class form group. This division holds the input for first name field. The first name field which contains the label and the input field. First I'm creating a label. Label is it's full name, and the input field the type is text. Class, let me just give the bootstrap class is form control, and the name is full name. I'm giving the full name, and let me just give the placeholder for user what to enter. The placeholder indicates what to enter into this input field. This is for user. Placeholder, enter your full name. Save this and go to browser and restart your browser. Now you will see the first input field, which is full name, and you will see the input field which accepts a text from the user. Now let us just go ahead and do all those fields. I'm copying this division. I will just change this division according to the inputs. I'm pasting it. The next field is email. The type would be email. Name is email. Enter your email. And next one is age. Type equal to number, name equal to age. Enter your age. The next field is date of birth. I'm giving date of birth, and this would be date. Type would be date. Name should be DOB. I'm giving DOB. Placeholder is not necessary here, since it is a date field. It doesn't accept placeholder. So after date of birth, we should create two radio buttons which takes a gender information. Now I'm going to create a field set. For that field set, the class bootstrap class name is form group. And I'm going to create a row division here. In this row, I'm creating a legend. The legend would be the heading, like gender. I'm giving the gender. Give a class for this legend, call form label, call small point, it should be 2 and 0 pt. And after legend, I'm gonna create a column division. The column is call small 10, column small 10, and I'm going to create another division in this, and this division is form check. These are all bootstrap classes. Don't worry about that. You can go to for those classes. So you can go to getbootstrap.com and you will find all those classes there. You can just copy and paste those classes here. Now in this I'm going to create an input field. The input field type is radio. The name is Zender. Value will be, first one I'm giving mail, and I'm creating a label giving a mail. Let me just give the class name here, form check label. Now save this file and see whether it is working or not. Now we have created all these files. We should delete this. Now it is working fine. Send a mail. We should create another radio button for female. Let us just copy this piece of code and paste it here and change. How to change this to female. Value, you don't need to change the name. Both the name should be gender, and you just change the value, and here female. Now see, we got another field for female. Now after that we're going to create a drop down box for a designation. Now under the field set I'm going to create I'm just pasting this no, not this one, this field, copy and paste it here and change designation. And just remove this input field and write select tag. The class should be form control. Name is designation. The names are very important. You work on the names in PHP, and in this select box it will take all the options for the drop down. Write the option tag. The first option I'm giving is a student. Whatever you have given here, you should give the value as student. Don't forget, this value is very important. If you don't give this value attribute, null value will be inserted in the database, so don't forget to give that. And I'm pasting. First one is student, and the second one is giving a teacher. Third one is doctor. Now it is perfect. Let's just save this thing and go to browser and save. We will get a designation. Now we have to create multiple checkboxes for selecting languages. Go to index.php and under this section, under this division, give a field set. For the field set I'm giving the class form group. I'm giving a division, the row division. In this row I will have a legend. The class should be called form label. And another class is call small too. And another class that is point pt0. The legend is languages known. Until here we will get the languages known. we should create multiple checkboxes here. Now under the legend, I'm going to create a column division. The column is call small 10. In this division, I'm going to create the input fields for multiple checkboxes. Division class form check and input type equal to checkbox and class form check input. Name is here, the name should be different, there should be an array. Languages, give these square brackets. The square brackets indicates array. If you don't give these square brackets, you will get only one value in the database. So if you want multiple values, if the user selects multiple languages, then you should get multiple languages. That can be possible only with this array. In this value I am giving English. The second one is label. The label should be, let's just give a class for this. Class form check label, and it should be English. Now see whether it is working. Yeah, now I have created one checkbox. Now go ahead and create the other checkboxes. I'm just copying this one, and under this I'm pasting it 2 times. All the names of these multiple checkboxes should be equal languages. I'm giving French for this, and this is German. And copy this and paste it here, and copy this and paste it here. Now under this we will create a text area which takes biography of the user. Under this field set tag we will create a division for biography. I'm just copying this thing, copy here, and form group. The label is bio, and I'm removing this input field since I need a text area. The name should be bio. Before this I'm giving a class form control. Name, I just need 3 rows. I don't want columns are automatic. And the placeholder should be write something, write your bio here. You can write whatever you want, and let's just see whether it is working or not. Now we have created multiple checkboxes. We can check multiple are working. We can write the bio, and under the bio we will create 2 input fields for password and confirm password. Copy this one, and no, not this one, copy, paste 2 times. One is password, the type should be password. Form control name is password and label confirm password. The type should be password again, and the name should be confirm password. So that's it, and under this we have to create a register button. I'm just using the button tag, no sorry, button tag. So the type should be submit. The class is a bootstrap class, btn primary. If you put primary here, it will look like a blue button. If you put info, it will be sky blue. If you put danger, it will be a red button. So that's how those bootstrap classes works, and I'm giving the name as register, and give the button view name is register. Now let us just save this one and go ahead and refresh your browser. We'll see the button here. Now we have designed this form, we programmed everything. We forgot placeholders here for password and confirm password. Let us just go ahead and write those placeholders. Placeholder, enter your password, and for this re-enter your password. Now save it, and now they appeared. Now what we want is, whenever the user is clicking, we should validate those fields. If the user enter null values and click the button, it should not work. So if I write some name here, I wrote only two input fields, and after clicking it should not allow the user, it should validate. So that's why I am putting a required field mark, that is an HTML5 feature which performs client side validation. Now for every input field, go ahead and give the attribute as required. That's it for every attribute. For radio buttons and multiple checkboxes, the required field is, you don't need the required fields on radio buttons and multiple checkboxes. Fine. You don't need the required field here, and we should give the required field here for password. So now see, after refreshing, whenever I click the register button, it will ask me to fill out that field. So that is the client side validation. So now what we want is, we have to center this form. To center this form, there is one class in Bootstrap. You just have to write that class name in here. After this call medium 6, you just write offset medium 3. Now save it and refresh. Now our form is centered. So this is it for the first part. So in the second part, I will write the scripting for the backend, the server side, using PHP. So if you like this tutorial, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the second part.